NBA news and highlights, boy. What's up, y'all? So look, we finna talk about, this play-in tournament, right? So in the play-in, we got on the East, we got the Nets and the Cavaliers. Then we got the Hawks and the Hornets. Now the Nets and the Cavaliers, how that's gonna work is like so this whoever win this game get the seventh seed. So if Nets win, they keep the seventh seed. If Cavaliers win, they get the seventh seed. And whoever lose got to play against the winner of the Hawks and the Hornets. So, um, they got to play against, whoever won that game. So how that's going to work is we got Nets and Cavaliers, Hawks and Hornets for the East, for the 7 and 8 spot. But so the Nets, man. I'm gonna talk about them first. It's been a crazy season with the Kyrie situation. You done had Stephen A. Smith ripping Kyrie. You done had Kwame Brown taking up for Kyrie. You done had Ticket TV, Too Raw for TV. They all been taking up for Kyrie. Most of the guys in the LDBC, that's the Lions Den basketball community, they've been taking up for Kyrie because, he made a stand on his principles. And we should respect when people make a stand on their principles. As long as they ain't hurting nobody, that's fine. Now, in my opinion, I just stayed neutral to it, because I just stayed neutral. It's whatever. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Now, what I do think is that Kevin Durant, you should be okay. All right, without Kyrie, the season was floundering, and KD, he did get hurt for like maybe 20 games, but you got Kyrie back. Y'all better be okay. All right, KD and Kyrie should be enough. They got Andre Drummond playing center. Yeah, he not, but I think, like, if Andre Drummond, if he can get his mind made up, I think he'd be a problem, because you got to think about it. It ain't really too many centers in the NBA. It just ain't a lot of centers, man. Especially, it's not a lot of real 7 foot 1 big built up centers, man. It's a lot of skinny guys, a lot of out of in shape, out of shape guys, but it ain't a lot of just like killer centers, man. So Andre Drummond is one of the better centers in the NBA, so they should be okay, man. Like, I saw Andre Drummond play pretty good against the Sixers on that revenge game against James Harden. He looked like, he was holding up, man. He was doing his part against Embiid. So I think that Andre Drummond is enough. And the Nets should be winning this game, all right? So there's no reason the Nets should be losing to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are without Jared Allen. Now, Jared Allen, one of my favorite players, man. Jared Allen, he like a throwback to a old school guy. Like, I don't know, it's like you can tell it's like he just a rebirth of like an old school guy from the 70s or something, man. So, he's not Ben Wallace. He ain't Dennis Rodman, but I see he gonna be, probably, like, I know Rudy Gobert's supposed to be like the standard for modern day defensive centers, but I'll talk about Rudy Gobert later when I cover the Jazz. But I think that Jared Allen is probably gonna be the best defensive big man in the NBA. As because he's still developing. He's still developing. So he's gone. But I'm gonna stick on. I'm gonna talk about the Nets first. Let me finish the Nets. So without Jared Allen, the Nets should be all right. They got KD, they got Kyrie, they got Andre Drummond. That right there should be enough to push them past the Cavaliers, and they got home court advantage. So That should be enough to push them past the Cavaliers. This should be, I ain't gonna say it should be an easy game, but it should be a very easy game, man. All right. So it's all up on the Nets. The Nets are, they do got to face Giannis that first round. If they keep the 7th seed, the Nets, they better go out there and take care of business, man. All right, they better go out there, take care of business, and be ready, cause they got a terrible series coming up, bro. They got some, man, bro. They got to go up against the Nets. They got some. I mean, the Bucks. I mean, they got some. Well, yeah, they got to go against them. But yeah, so they better have everything in order. Everybody better be mentally there. I know KD try to act all nonchalant all the time, but bro, you better. This ain't the time to be nonchalant, man. All right, I heard he said something about like, he just playing against himself. Where you better be ready to take yourself on, because Giannis is gonna be extra motivated to beat you, man. And him and Giannis got some kind of beef. I don't know. To me, I think it's just healthy competition. But at the same time, like, it got to be a little more to it, because guys don't really beef like that. And if you look at KD, don't never give Giannis no props, and that's just not and he gave LeBron props, but I'm guessing he must have gave LeBron props because he's beat LeBron so many times. Maybe that's why. But KD and Giannis got some kind of little beef going on, man. They got some. Giannis probably be talking about his mama and all kind of junk on the low. You see, Giannis be playing nice, but I think Giannis got a little. I think he got a little edge to him, because he don't kick it with these guys, man, in the summer and all. He don't kick it with nobody. I remember they used to talk about, Giannis don't develop because he doesn't kick it with the other players and he don't do scrimmages with the other players. Well, look, somebody always calling. Well, Giannis has proved that he don't need to kick it with the other players, all right? Giannis done proved that he can stand on his own, man. So, they got a little beef going on, but KD got to come out there. He got to take care of this team. Should be no problem. They got Patty Mills. Patty Mills, I guess he going to be coming off the bench. He should be able to, keep steer the ship or whatever. And who else they got over there? They got Bruce Brown. I guess Bruce Brown be starting, I guess. And Claxton, he's a decent. It's crazy. I can't call him no big man, bro. I can't call Claxton no big man, because I guess today that's what you call a big man. But he can hold his own. Maybe Blake Griffin will come off the bench. They got guys who can come off the bench and keep the ship afloat, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Cavaliers bench ain't deep as the Nets. So the Nets should be able to. They got guys with playoff experience. They should be able to come in the game, keep the ship afloat until KD and Kyrie get back on the court, finish the game off. The Nets should be good, man. If they mess around with this Cavaliers team, that'd be an embarrassment, bro, because they missing Jared Allen. Now, if Jared Allen was there, I believe this game would be a lot tougher. But, bro, you missing Jared Allen, that'd be a shame, bro. For real, that'd be a crying shame. These mugs mess around and lose to the Cavs, all right?